morning and welcome to Debbie's Grill, where we grill issues that concerns to the state. Now, my attention was drawn to something. The Public Utility Workers Union has raised concerns about the energy sector's challenges, citing political interference as a major issue. So they are actually saying that politicians have infiltrated the sector, influencing procurement decisions and appointment. Now, my major issue is we politicizing almost everything in this country. Let's look at our energy sector. We are having a lot of challenges in the energy sector. And I would say it is due to this politicization of a whole lot. That is why we can sit down and then all of a sudden containers are flying. Because how can a whole container fly from a port? And then this sector is a very sensitive sector. The energy sector is the only sector that we rely on for, our light. And then this light is used for our daily activities. How do you feel if the light goes off for a week or two? You feel so uncomfortable. You feel so miserable. You feel as if your day is going very bad. Especially when you have to use, the light to do things that matters to you. And then all of a sudden, shoom, it goes off. And so what is our problem? We've politicized every sector, now to the energy sector. The public utility workers are calling because it has been infiltrated with politics and not allowing a fair play in the sector. And so with politics being infiltrated into the sector, I'm sure anytime there is decision, a political party has appointed someone into the sector and the person believes that, well, Party A has appointed me, and so if you are doing this and that is going to help the country, so far as Party A has appointed me and this is what I'm saying, whether it's wrong or not, we are supposed to abide by it. And then at the end of the day, we the citizens tend to face it the more. We tend to face the negative aspects the more. Because it doesn't really make sense to you when you tell me that a whole container of cables got missing. Just like that. Just like that. And this appointment are made by political officials. They appoint people into it. But listen, this is what we get wrong. When you're being appointed by a political official, doesn't mean when you get into the sector, you should do according to the will of that party. No. Immediately you get into the sector, you are there for the people, not for the political party. Although they've appointed you by, listen, you are there to work for Ghanaians, not for Party A or for Party B. And not because they have appointed you, and so when they are directing you to do the wrong thing, you also do it. And that is why we are suffering as a country. And trust me, when we don't change, we will continue to suffer. And there is nothing God can do about this. There is absolutely nothing God can do about this. And I feel so pity when I see some top official talking as if, they get there by their own power or by their own will, forgetting that you are there because of the people. And we are talking about the energy sector here. Are you happy with the kind of doomsday we are going through of late? And immediately you wake up, you either charge everything because it just takes you unaware. And trust me, the light has been off since yesterday. We are still in doomsday. And then when we are talking about ways to keep all these doomsday and issues, you sit down there and you tell me that you are being appointed by a political party and so you are going to do according to them. Let's wise up as a country. And it's so painful. Very, very painful. We politicize almost everything in the country. Decisions that are supposed to be taken to promote the growth and the development of this country, we just cut it down because I just received a call that we should do this, we should do that. Meanwhile, you know perfectly that this is not going to help the sector. In as much as you are appointed by a political party doesn't mean that you should work according to their orders. They shouldn't be remoting you because you're not a television. Work for the people. Work for the people. And trust me, if we are working duly because we are there to ensure that the sector grows, I'm not sure we'll continue to have problems in certain sectors. Like the energy sector, for instance. Look at the debts we are owing. And then the previous government cannot even give us a vivid a solid document or anything containing their procurement, and like, just look at this and think about it. It's very bad. Very, very bad. Flying of containers, cables, and then it got to a time the cables were seen with scrap dealers. How can a cable meant for a sector be found in an environment of scrap dealers? It's very painful. Very, very painful. Let's wise up. Thank you for joining me on Debbie's Grill.